Yeah.
And then you were so freaked out about you didn't want to be in another country under anesthesia.
If I could tell anyone now, so you are not who you say you are.
And you decided you retired a couple years ago, and now you're coming back. Why are you coming back? Do you have any idea who you're going to fight?
No. I don't really care. Stupid chairs. Let that heater turn off.
Have you not been using the weight benches? Why are they stupid?
They're just funny. Novelty.
Oh, that we got them set up. Have you been? So we're in Cowboy Cerrone's gym right now. What do you call this? The dojo? What do you call it?
Just the gym.
The gym. We're at BMF Ranch.
I never
named it.
Yeah, the kids. We're gonna go play in the gym. This is a playground for kids now.
For your kids. Yeah, and the kids camp too.
And the kids camp.
We're at BMF Ranch. How many years you been on the ranch?
Since 2006.
2006.
Yeah.
Coming on 20 years.
God, right?
What did it look like when you got out here?
A single wide trailer. Oh, watch out. This is a very vicious dog, Dale.
Sorry.
Get him. Get him.
Cowboy and I were talking earlier. I don't care for pit bulls.
Get him.
That one looks like an animal.
Yeah.
Pun intended. We're on our way home from Vegas, so we're stopped in. We're going to have some steaks. We're going to also roll here in a minute, and I'm going to beat up Kevin and Cole, and Cowboy's going to give me some pointers. But he is sick, so you lucked out, and you don't get to get beat up today by me.
Thank God.
I mean, what would that do for your self-esteem?
What would that do for my comeback career? That'd be it. That'd be tough.
The YouTuber, Dale Brisby.
Rolled him up like carpet, and now stay retired, old son.
Would that mean that would mean I probably got more than 2 stripes now on my white belt?
Is that all you got?
Yeah. I mean, when you say it like that.
Well, yeah. Jiu-jitsu's fun. You're loving it, though.
Yeah, I do. I am loving it.
Like, you're just right about blue is when you start having it. Only gets easier.
Yeah.
Like the days of just out of breath, not knowing to do, pushing and dying, or you got another 6 months of those, and then you're going to be okay.
It's been fun that Kevin and, Cole's pretty good wrestler, but at least Kevin and I and a couple other guys, like, we're learning at the same pace.
Yeah, but so here's the good thing. Your bottom game's going to be a lot better. So if you ever get the ability to put Cole onto his back,
yep,
then he might be a little fish out of watery and have to make up for that part just because he's so used to top pressure and pushing forward all the time. So maybe it'll be to your advantage one day when you're like, ooh, sweep.
Or, well, since we're talking about my game, Tim Kennedy said that the thing that I'm the best at is my triangle. And he said that...
Did you roll with Tim?
No.
Oh.
But he said that that's the gayest thing I could be the best at in jiu-jitsu.
Well, Tim Fag Kennedy, I won 7 of my fights via triangle.
7 of your 48?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Like
yeah,
my first 7 fights were like triangle, armbar, triangle.
Yeah. Yeah, Tim.
Yeah, Tim.
It's okay if I triangle every now and then.
Yeah, don't listen. No, I love Tim. He's the greatest. But
yeah,
I miss training with him.
Yeah, you and Tim are boys.
Super boys, yeah.
Yeah.
He actually got really mad at me when I went and did Kill Tony. He's like, how are you in my city and don't call me?
Yeah.
I was like, bro. And here's the kicker thing. I was like, dude, I'm just here for like a few minutes. Like I didn't even. And he's like, no, we're at the same event. Like, and he was like,
he was literally he saw you on stage.
So
I didn't know you were going on Kill Tony either, because I was talking to you on Sunday and you were about to fly here. Like, how did Kill Tony come up?
Just happened to be on a Monday night. Like, oh, what should we do?
But why were you in Austin?
Doing a thing for Staccato. That's what Tim and I were doing, like a gun thing. I was basically teaching him how to shoot. It's one of those things.
So you did end up hanging out with him?
No, we missed each other by maybe a 30-minute window.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. But we were still at the same event.
Did you ever fight him?
No, he was 185 when I was 55.
Yeah.
Sorry, the wife.
Oh, we can't forget about them steaks.
Yeah. Want me to have her flip them?
Yes.
Oh, Nate, will you flip those steaks? Will you grab a pair of tongs inside? And then we tell Lindsay we're doing a podcast and Dax wants to go, and we'll be in a sec. 45 minutes.
Yeah. I hope you're enjoying ranch fuel as you're listening to this episode of Rodeo Time. Use code DALE on ranchfuel.com for 15% off, old son. Drink up and use code DALE on ranchfuel.com. Rock and roll denim is what Dale Brisby uses to spur his bucking bulls. I get the reflex. Gives me the mobility I need to be the cowboy I am. So go to rockandrolldenim.com, old son. But y'all probably train together.
Many times here at the ranch.
Yeah.
Years, yeah. He's the hardest working dude I've ever met in my life. It's insane. Like, the word overtraining is Tim Kennedy.
Yeah.
He never takes any days off. He just pushes and grinds and pushes and grinds. And every time I came for time to fight, he'd be fucking so burned out, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, dude's an animal. Even now.
I loved him.
So
yeah, you flew down there, you went on Kill Tony. You talked about your comeback.
Yeah.
So you got 48 fights in the UFC, and you decided you retired a couple years ago, and now you're coming back. Why are you coming back?
Well, this is a two-part question. Two-part answer for your question. One, because I got on steroids and feel great. Right, and that's the side that's kind of got everyone in a bind because they're like, oh, of course, you went and got on all these things, healed your body up, healed your brain, and now you feel amazing.
Yeah.
Facts. So, two, I think just 50 would be an awesome number, and you start to miss it. Like, the more, my kids are in jiu-jitsu now. Every Monday we have like this little thing where I let everyone come here and we roll a bunch of new guys and just like teach them and getting back involved. Like, man, if I'm going to do this, I better do it before I get too much older. But I did promise the wife 50's it. I won't do anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I got to make it past 49 first. That's my agreement with Dana. So
what do you mean?
Well, as everyone knows, Dana said, no, I'm totally against this whole idea. Well, at the slap, I went and talked with him and Hunter, and it's just, listen, hear me out, Dana. Right? I had to like pitch him my sales pitch. And he's like, what if you lose? Then what? Then I got to watch you lose? I said, but what if I win?
Yeah.
And he's like, well, yeah. I said, well, 50 is it. I won't make like a run I don't care. I just want to come back for 50. And he's like, I just don't want to. No. And I'm like, I'll make you a deal. If I come back and I lose, that's it. I'll just bow the out.
So if you lose number 49.
Yeah, so we got to get through 49 to make it to 50.
That's some pretty good incentive, though.
For sure. For sure.
Not that you would just like lackadaisically go through 49 and 50 without it, but like you have to win number 49 to get 50.
Yeah. And then you almost have to win 50 to go out on a.
Yeah, you got to get 2 more wins.
2 more. I mean, it would suck to not.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I should have definitely stayed retired. Like, that would be the worst. Anywho, but yeah, training's going good. Everyone was really concerned, like, when you come off all the stuff, how are you going to feel? I feel fine.
Really?
Yeah, it's been 6 weeks now. And, like, you taper off and you get on all these different things. And
when do you officially test?
I'm in right now. I can show up here right now. I'm in the pool.
Gotcha.
So I have this app. Do you want to see it?
Sure. Kind of.
Kind of.
When you phrase a question like that.
Yeah. So it looks like this. Basically, I have to. Oh, I've got to log in for you to see it anyway.
I saw a glimpse of it.
I have to put my whereabouts, where I am all day long throughout the day. If I train at X amount of gyms, what hours I'll be at those gyms, where I'll be. If I was in Vegas, I have to put where I'm staying, my location in Vegas. So my whole next bit of my life is back under the microscope. They want to know where you're at all the time, your whereabouts.
Where, I mean, like they'll just show up in Vegas. They'll show up here at your ranch.
Yeah, the where address. If you're at an Airbnb, like when we were in El Paso, I had to put the address where I was going to be, where we were going to be racing. And I even wrote in the notes, like, I'm going to be in a race car. Good luck. Like,
yeah,
might not want to hit me during the race time. Might want to come at 6 a.m, right?
I mean, like, what's the withdrawal on that stuff? Like, why does it have to be such a small window that they catch you?
What do you mean?
So they're going to test you to make sure something's not in your system.
Yep.
But how quick does that stuff leave your system that you could be tested for?
Oh, well, I mean, all like the druggies and the people, there's always loopholes. Like the more years go on, they just get like, man, I remember when I was in my prime and all the head guys, all like the top guys were all on, and they'd always ask me like, no, Dad, I don't want none of that. I don't ever want to be, they test for something and I can't be on it.
Yeah.
So, but they show up here at 6 a.m. because, or whatever time, but normally they come early in the morning or late at night because, and then once they make contact with you, they follow you around. So let's say they came here right now. Well, we're doing this podcast. They'd sit there and wait, but they watch you. If I go somewhere, they go somewhere.
Yeah, because they don't want you to go.
Yeah, do whatever you got to try to get the Wizinator 3000, put it on, and you know what I mean?
Wizinator 3000.
Yeah, the piece on, they don't want any of that. So they follow, and then sometimes they do just urine, sometimes they do urine and blood.
Dang.
And then if they do blood, you got to sit down for like 20 minutes, have like a resting heart. There's like weird rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they try to get you your first piece. They try to get here early before you wake up, but I'm up early. So whenever they show up at 6, it's like, I've already peed. Yeah. Then you got to pee. And you're just drinking water, like sitting there like doop-a-doo-doo, like.
Yeah.
And then it's either a male or a female, and you have to like turn, pecker towards them and hold a cup, and like they watch you pee.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Very personal.
Yeah. So they want to see it. They want to make sure the Wizinator 3000 is not on.
Dang. Mm-hmm. Is that a thing?
I think so. I think people use that like for the old THC. I think you could put like a wiener on with like a fake pee in a thing.
Ooh.
It might not be called the Wizinator 3000, but I'm sure it's something like that.
Yeah.
So,
to get around the juicing up.
Yeah, and I don't know what other ways there are to do it, but I'm sure there's ways.
I mean, I guess it would just make you feel superhuman in a fight, huh?
Oh my God. Just from being someone that's my whole career never do anything to now, when I say I was on steroids, I wasn't on like crazy, like get ripped, like actual anabolic steroids. I was on TRT and a bunch of peptides.
Yeah, because it looked like you got smaller.
Yeah, it's way smaller.
No, I'm just kidding.
And, well, I just let my body not, because when I was at 55, I had to walk around at 170.
Yeah.
Like 175 just to make the weight. It was a miserable life decision. So now I'm fat and happy, but I'm coming back at probably 185.
So how big did you get up to afterwards? When you 75. Were on the stuff.
Oh, I was like 206. I'm still 206. Yeah, I haven't lost any weight.
So you were about to talk about how it made you feel superhuman.
Oh, yeah. You just like you and I would be able to go in here and lift weights, train, and just like give it your all. Later on that afternoon, I could go do it again. Like just the way it heals your body and like allows you to the healing agent makes you young again. Literally, it's crazy. You feel like on the TRT, especially anyone who is not like 38 to 42 area should be on testosterone replacement. Oh God, you literally feel like you're 18 again. It's insane. Oh man. I had to get my wife on stimulants also just to up her game up because how hornball you get. Bro.
What are the health withdrawal? Like, there's got to be some cons to it. Are there any cons to it?
All right, so
This is just me talking.
I
This is me
understand
asking
people.
you.
So peptides, like I talked to you about peptides, right?
Yeah.
When I first signed up with Transplant, I'm like, hey man, we got all these healing peptides. They call them the Wolverine stack, like all right. And now everyone's like, what are the negative side effects about peptides? Well, peptides have been around since like the early 30s, 40s. Yeah, like insulin. Insulin's a peptide.
Yeah.
Like people don't understand that. I think when people hear like peptides and steroids, they immediately go to antibiotic steroids. Like, how could that be good for you? Well, let's talk about another thing, like prednisone, like a huge steroid to help you get over when you're sick.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
But it's a steroid, right?
Right.
So people just, the way social media and people's minds work, that medicine is there for a reason. And there's like doctors and a lot of studies that go behind. They're not just like, oh, we should make a pill that makes you bigger, and who cares what the side effects are?
Yeah.
I mean, they probably have that pill too at the guy behind Walmart. You could probably get that one, but like through reputable companies and doing the peptides, man, all they are is base chain amino acids that your body already produces anyways.
Yeah.
So you're just giving your body a bunch of building blocks to build. So if I came through and laid a bunch of forms for houses, but all you got to do is come in and throw the electrical and the drywall in and put a roof on it. Like, that's all my body's doing when I'm helping it build all these fundamental base chain amino acids, right? So I'm just giving a bunch more building blocks to help with the certain areas that I'm lacking.
Gotcha.
Does that make kind of sense to you?
Yeah.
I don't really know what you're talking about, but that's like
Well, it's been explained to you, and I'm
Yeah.
asking you as a friend, and so you're explaining it to me.
the best that I can in my stupid little brain.
No, I'm
so
not.
that
I don't expect you to be a scientist. I'm just, I don't know, because coming off a lot of rodeo injuries, I was thinking about
that
just doing
BPC
something.
157 is unbelievable, man. It is crazy. And then the new thing, like the new rave, is the NAD plus, and that's like the fountain of youth, they call it. It's basically helping regenerate all your cells, like make you look and feel young. And you do.
Yeah.
Look at me. Hey.
That's what made the hair grow back.
Ooh, man, I got it locked down right now.
Where'd you have to fly to get that done?
Turkey, Istanbul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you were so freaked out about you didn't want to be in another country and under anesthesia.
If I could tell anyone now, the Now Hair Time is the company I went with, and it's world class. Like the hospital's world class, the facility's world class, the hotel's a 5-star, like everything about it is world. Well, I'm thinking I'm going to Istanbul, Turkey, like watching things on social media and the little Indian guys making hamburger sandwiches on that's what place I think I'm going. Like in my mind, I'm thinking Istanbul's going to be a lot like India, and it's going to be just some dude pulling one dude's tooth on the side of the road, me getting hair plugs next to him. I didn't know what was going on. So when they went to put the IV in my arm, I was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" They're like, "Oh, this is so we can like put you under and give you some numbing medicine." I was like, "Yeah, I'm not waking up with no kidneys, hospice. Let's go run it."
Without any anesthesia.
Yeah, so I just sat there and let him hammer away.
Was that painful?
The most painful. Yeah.
Worse than a tattoo?
Oh, tons of. Imagine it's like a Dremel, and they like Dremel your hair like ying 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 ying, like a drill with a hole in it, because they take the whole hair follicle out.
God.
All right. So they do. I had 40,000 or 4,000 drill holes in the back. They do it in the back because the Homer Simpson hair, you never lose that.
Yeah.
Like the banana belt. You don't ever, you just get the cul-de-sac in the front. So they take it out of the Homer, and then all right, we're done. You can go take a little break, stretch, and they lay him out on all these little like napkin looking things, right? And then because you are laying like a little donut like on a massage chair, and they're just back there zipping away. Then they lay you forward, and then they take a needle and they punch 1,000,000 holes in the designated. Well, but first of all, before they get in all that, they draw the hairline on you, right? And I look in the mirror, and I said, "Oh yeah, no, I'm not Puerto Rican. We need to not that. I don't need that. That ain't my lineup." You know what I'm saying? I need the white guy, regular haircut. Don't line me up. No. So then they poke all the holes, And then literally take tweezers and like plant all these.
Was that part painful?
Nah, not as bad.
Yeah. But the
Not as
poke in
bad.
the holes probably didn't feel good.
Didn't feel great, yeah.
Yeah.
Not as bad as the Dremel.
Do you think that all your fans are going to not know what to do about you coming back?
I'll shave my head, though.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, like, I do like this look, but I think Matthew McConaughey in Reign of Fire is a cooler look anyway, so.
Yeah.
Full beard, bald head. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Do you have any idea who you're going to fight?
No. I don't really care.
Do you know when?
Oh, well, my 6 months. So I gotta be clean for 6 months, and that's conveniently enough 4th of July weekend, International Fight Week.
Dang, you think it'll be then?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I do.
So what weight class are you gonna try to come into?
Well, I was gonna. Right now, I'm training 2 or 3 times a week, kind of slow rolling back into it. When I turn from simmer to boil, we'll see where my weight goes. You know, what I want to do. I don't want to cut any weight. I'd like to just show up and fight. So 185 to me sounds great. If I get down to 190, I'll fight it 70s. I don't know. I'll see how my body feels and what actually turns out.
Have you ever fought there?
I fought at 70, never 185.
How different would it be, or would it?
Other than the 185ers are monsters. They're big boys coming from 215 probably. So it'd be a lot like you rolling with me this afternoon. Just feel it.
Where I just dominate.
Dominate.
Oh yeah. Dang.
But
So what are you going to work on? Are you going to spar any?
no, 0.
Really?
No. I've done it more than anybody ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, what about your timing? What about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to do any warm up. I mean, I'll hit pads and like work on technique and a lot of wrestling on jiu-jitsu, but I won't like active spar. Maybe timing with somebody, like play around with someone that I can trust. I don't want to take any unanswered shots in my head.
Were you doing a lot of that before number 48?
Yeah, I quit sparring years ago.
So you weren't even sparring the last time you were training?
No, but I had like a lot of brain stuff going on, and which led to my wanting to retire the last couple of years just because of how bad my brain was. And it all turns out that it was a food allergy that I had, which is crazy.
Yeah. Makes you kind of be a little bit nerdy.
Yeah, because especially when you hear all these people like, I got a
Peanut allergy.
Peanut allergy, and you're like, dude, shut up.
Yeah.
Like, I got a gluten allergy. I can't have this. And now that's me. Like, ma'am, there's a bun on that burger. You know what I mean? Like, that's me now. Like, God.
Yeah.
So now I'm on
Me
this.
too, though. We get to go through that together.
No.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
bro.
carnivore.
I'm carnivore. You're carnivore on camera.
I've cheated like twice.
The whole time I've known you.
No. Last year, I was real strict.
Yeah, then what happened?
This year, I fell off the wagon.
Off, drug behind it. Listen, we went to the UFC. I slapped the cookie out of his hand. He's like, whipped out another one in his pocket like a kid.
Joe said.
And pizza. Hey, this is the carnivore king over here.
Listen, I do not get to go to VIP areas that often. All right, I know I get invited occasionally, but out in Winnebago.
Oh, so you're like, the pizza must just be unreal here.
Yeah, well, it's exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. We went into VIP, Gordon Ryan and Aaron Rodgers. Let me get to this tray, this buffet behind
sir,
you.
you're blocking the Little Caesars pizza. Can I get a piece of that, please?
Joe literally said, those chocolate chip cookies will change your life. Those are my weakness. So I grabbed one, and I thought, I saw one more. It was the last one. I thought, might as well get one for the road. And we're waiting out on the highway for Cole.
Bro.
And you did. I was like, I was about to eat it. And you slapped it, and fair enough. And I remembered, I got another one.
But
so, yeah, I cheated.
Because that was before we were in that VIP room, we were in another VIP room where you helped yourself to the dessert tray. So that could have been your 4th or 5th cookie of the evening.
I really didn't think you saw me get dessert there.
Yeah.
I tried to clean my plate before you got back. Taking all them, doing all those autographs.
So you are not who you say you are.
I cheat occasionally, but I'm about to get back on it.
How are you?
I'm about to get back on it strict. I'm coming home from Vegas. Tonight I'm having only a steak.
Uh-huh.
And Christmas time, I'm going to get back on the wagon.
Well, none of them delicious Christmas cookies.
After
Nope.
Christmas.
Oh, after,
right after Christmas.
New Year's.
New
Year's resolution.
January 1.
There it is.
I'm back on it.
Well, you know what? You're going to be with me January 1.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Total Feeds is what keeps the herd powered here at Radiator Ranch. And Total Equine is what I've been giving Boone for 10 years. He's 24 years old and still going strong. You can get it on Chewy.com or a dealer near you. Hey, old son, if you're not feeding every morning with a Can-Am side-by-side, then you ain't no cowboy. I got a Can-Am because I needed a reliable ranch rig that I could use every day because I don't know how to work on stuff like that. So I want something that's not going to break down ever. Get yourself a Can-Am, old son.
So we'll see.
Yeah, we will. We will.
We shall see.
What if it doesn't snow?
Then you're going to have to get up there and do a Dale Brisby snow dance and get it to come.
All right. Yeah, we're going to go ride,
Skidoos.
what are they? Ski-doos. But snowmobiles.
That's what skidoo is.
Yeah. Back to who you're going to fight.
Oh.
You really don't care? You think it'll be like a young up-and-comer, somebody
God, I
that
hope not.
wants to...
Some hungry little killer.
Trying to make a name?
Make a name. Like, yeah, give me him. I've been watching him my whole career. I grew up watching him. Now I'm going to dethrone him.
Bobby Green was telling me at the deal, he was like, I wanted to fight him when I heard he was coming back. But y'all are different weight classes, huh?
What is Bobby Green, 45?
I don't know.
55?
He looked bigger than that to me.
People are a lot bigger when they don't cut the weight.
Yeah. But, or like a, is there like an old timer?
God, I don't know. Don't matter to me. Old timer, why?
What? Or maybe somebody in the middle. I don't know. Somebody in the middle of there.
See, unlike my professional bull riding career, where we were feeding me the little Down syndrome bulls, I don't actually need that for my fighting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I am the JB Mooney of the
Okay.
of my game. So yeah.
Fair enough.
So whoever they give me, I wouldn't shy away. Like, oh yeah, cool, give me the young kid. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But whoever it is, pack a lunch.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll be ready.
Well, hopefully, I mean, well, you would be okay fighting like a friend of yours, like a Diego or something.
Yeah, they're
he's too small.
Too small. I'm trying to think who at 85. You know who I think would be a good fight, who are supposed to fight earlier in my career, is Kevin Gastelum at UFC 200 in Vegas. We were supposed to fight. And then he missed weight. But he's like I think Dana's made him 85er now, so that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody like that.
Yeah, he's been in the game I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
Maybe I can shoot for that weight class, and
Yeah.
maybe I can be the up and comer. Hey, I'm gonna stop January 1. I think I could probably be in pretty good shape by July. I'd have to like take some crash courses on jiu-jitsu.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what your training is gonna look like. Mainly just doing a lot of rolling.
Yeah, a lot of rolling, a lot of wrestling, and I'll hit pads.
Yeah.
Cardio.
A lot of wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
What? Why not just jiu-jitsu?
Because wrestling is like the most tiring thing on the planet you can do. Ask Cole, he'll tell you. You get in a 30-second scramble with me, we'll both be like, rethinking your life. Yeah.
But sometimes when you roll jiu-jitsu, you got more breaks or something.
Yeah, especially you, Mr. Guard Pull 3000, you realize that you can just kind of take a break right there.
Yeah.
So no, but jiu-jitsu you're scrambling and moving also, which in the scrambling of jiu-jitsu is wrestling.
I was gonna say maybe, what if you went and just tried to find some street fights to get into?
I don't know what good that would do me.
Well, it'd put you in the game. Like, that'd be like a real fight. That'd be like a real moment. Or would it not change for you? Like, for me, like, it would be like a very intense thing. Like, it would be different than me and Cole rolling around on the mats.
Right.
I don't know. It was just a random thought.
Just go pick a couple fights.
Yeah, it'd be like on the job training.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
No.
Not really.
No.
I just think that I just thought maybe it crossed my mind. You used to get in street fights all the time.
Yeah, but those just because I was just a punk.
Okay.
But yeah, like if I'm at the gas station and someone comes up and wants their ass whipped, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like shy away from it. Well, now I'll have to shy away because I'm back in the UFC.
I was about to say, dang, yeah.
But I'd still get a hard on thinking about it. Like, oh man, I could. Ooh.
Yeah. I guess I was thinking of the last 2 years when we were driving around and riding around and whatever when you weren't in the UFC. And I kept thinking, man, if somebody wanted to fight me, I wish they would do it now while Cowboy's with me. And that was kind of what I was reminiscing.
But why? Because I would just look at the guy buddies that were with the guy that was going to fight you, and I'd be like, y'all going to let them fight?
No, you would have to fight the guy for me.
Oh,
You'd have to, like, help me.
Yeah, I'll stand you up, dust your ass up, get back in there.
No. I want you to, like, be the hero and come in there
maybe
and,
I'll
like,
be in
save
on
the
side,
day.
like, yeah.
No. You got too much faith in me. No. I need you to save me because I'm about to get my ass whooped.
Yeah, that wouldn't happen. He would have to, like,
dang it.
You'd have to be like, no.
Oh, well, that's
God,
what
please, no.
That's what I'm going to be like. So you've been around me before then.
And then if he kept coming up like, hey, man, clearly my sick friend doesn't want to fight you. So, yeah.
No, I would like puff my chest out and I would like be like, try to like prove.
Sit down and pull him and come on. I now practice jiu-jitsu.
You ever heard of an omoplata, sir? We're going to learn together. No, I don't. I try to shy away from fights. I'm not going to put my hands together like this and say, dear Lord, please don't let this man fight me, like right in front of him. Like at that point, like, hey, we better go. But yeah, I shy away from him.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, so do I.
Yeah, you have to now, legally.
Yeah, I also shy away from him. But I also think your demeanor of which shying away and my demeanor are a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I would just be like, kind of a bad idea, buddy.
Yeah.
Right? It's kind of a little different.
See, the fighting world is new for me. I'm sure you could tell by all these questions that I have. But it's kind of like if you were to, go to a rodeo. There'd be some of it that's new for you. You got your boy wearing a...
He just put it on. He wanted to show you before he...
Yeah. Is he about to go to bed? What time do your boys go to bed?
8:30, hour and a half. We're good.
Okay. How long have we been talking, Cole? 33 minutes. Dang, it feels like hours.
God, I know. Brutal.
What else are you doing right now?
Well, there's a lot of stuff I am doing that I can't really talk about.
Are you done with movies now that you're...
Hell no.
But, I mean, you'd have to turn one down between now and July, huh?
See, that's a weird position I'd be put in. Depends on, the movie. If it's a big one, I would just push my...
Fight back.
But once about like 8 weeks to the fight, like when I'm turning it on, I would turn everything down.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, of course. And just get ready.
Yeah.
But yeah, who knows? We got some cool stuff coming up next year, so it'll be fun. We'll see. See what happens.
So watching those fights, the earlier fights in the evening are 3 rounds.
Yep.
And then the main card's 5.
Not all of them, just I don't know why the last 2 were Friday. It was kind of odd.
How many rounds will yours be?
3.
3.
Unless it's a main event, which it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be like right before the main event.
I bet you I'll either be the last fight of the prelims or the first fight of the pay-per-view.
Why would they not put you on the pay-per-view?
Well, that's going to be a pretty stacked card. International Fight Week's like the biggest fight of the year.
Is that
so? I'll just be lucky to find a home.
Gotcha. Would it be an international? Would Connor come back?
Who knows what he's doing?
Yeah.
No telling.
I know there's.
He got $100 million. Why would you do anything?
But he just got convicted of something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't follow all that.
Something came out that he got a conviction. Anyways, I didn't know if he was coming back for International Fight Week.
I mean, I think he likes the idea of talking about fighting and staying relevant, but I don't know if he actually wants to do it.
Yeah.
Should I get out $100 million? I'll be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gone in the mountain snowmobiling. You call me like, hey, what? What do you need? You know,
this guy's trying to fight me.
Yeah, help.
No, you're on your own, Dale.
Did you have fun at Cowboy Christmas?
Yeah. Yeah, it's work, but I enjoy it.
Thing.
No, I mean, I'm just saying I'm not there for vacation.
I was just there making $500,000. It was just brutal.
Yeah, I wish. I would go to the mountains if I made that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No, it was good. There was supposedly some guy was supposed to show up, and he had messaged me. I thought I was gonna have to use jiu-jitsu. It was some dude that did not like that I had interviewed Mark Cuban, and got kind of irate about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Like for real?
For real.
And he said, booth 1116, 3 o'clock, I'll be there.
Yeah.
And you were just waiting there at 3 o'clock? Like,
no, well, so like I blocked him because he was just like.
Oh, you was watching him through the other booth. Like, is he there?
No. This was like it was like August.
Uh-huh.
So like he was just talking mad crap, and I really don't block people unless they talk about my guests on the show, or if they're just super vulgar, talking about me. They can throw rocks at me, but if they talk about a guest, I'm like, man, I don't, because it's hard to get guests. And anyways, so I blocked him. Well, then he came at me on another platform and attacked the comments, so I blocked him there. Finally, on the third one, I think it was like Facebook or something, I was like, dude, I'm sorry. You're just too vulgar. I gotta block you.
What do you keep saying? Why do you keep blocking me?
He said that I was for censorship. Like the government kind of censorship. And I was like, no, this is like you're coming into my house because this is my profile. This is where I interact.
You never got your phone number where he could text you on that app?
I don't know. He might have. I don't see all of them. I try to, but I need to look his name up on that. But anyway, I was like, no, I'm not for censorship. Yeah. No, I got to be a little more careful now that I know that you're just going to like clap for me on the side and not help me out.
Well, clapping would indicate you were winning, so
I don't know. This
I'll be
big
like,
dude.
ooh. Yeah, triangle him, Dale.
You're gonna have to do something, buddy. No, I really didn't expect you to just fight a fight for me.
Right.
To be honest. But anyways, back to this guy. Yeah, he said it right before I blocked him. I was like, dude, you're just being way too vulgar. And he like came at me he was talking about me being for censorship. And then he said, I'll see you at your booth in Vegas in December.
Do you know what he looks like?
I could probably.
Were you like, Donnie, put these posters all around? Little wanted posters for this guy.
No, to be honest, like
have you seen him?
I didn't even, I don't know that I even told these guys till later. Like I wasn't really that worried about it. But yeah, I was definitely expecting him to show up.
But he didn't.
He was like posting pictures of like all his Dale Brisby t-shirts in the trash, and like he was going wild with it. All because I brought
So
Mark
throwing
Cuban on.
your t-shirt away indicated he was coming for you.
No. Him saying he was coming for me indicated he was coming for me. I'm just saying he just really hated Dale Brisby. But It was all just bad timing as far as like I brought Mark Cuban on.
So what were you gonna do had the altercation happen?
I mean, like I'm not gonna start a fight, which you probably know me well enough. No, not that either. Like it would just be. I would just have to defend myself and hope that Kevin was around to help me because he can beat me up in jiu-jitsu. So.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I mean, I was just going to play it by ear. I didn't really have a plan.
Yeah. All right, fine. I'll unblock you. You win.
No, I don't know. I mean, like, if he wanted to fight and, like, I'm sure, I don't know. I don't know how I would handle it. I would probably try to talk my way out of it. I'd offer him a free T-shirt.
Or, sir, not only will I replace the ones you threw away, but I'll give you another one.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know what I would have done, but it was just
would you have done it right in the booth there, or would you have done some slick shit like, hey, let's just slip outside this back little exit sign here and see how tough you really are.
He's kind of a big dude.
So you've been like, Kevin, come on, just hold the door.
I don't know that I would have. I mean, if we were gonna fight, it would have probably been right there. I think. I mean, because I'm gonna try to talk my way out of it, and so like he would have had to have wanted to actually fight me enough that like, all right, it escalated to that point at the booth.
All right. Are you coming to Vegas for my fight?
I just gotta see.
You think you'll
make
buy
sure
it on pay-per-view? Maybe
make sure don't have any big at it money bull ridings. I might be entered that weekend. There's a lot of rodeos around 4th of July.
There is. It's probably the biggest rodeo weekend, isn't it?
Are you gonna put me in your corner?
No.
Why not?
Well, I don't even think you could give me the water correctly.
Of course I could.
You'd like trip up the thing and fall and.
Bro, I know jiu-jitsu.
It's so dark.
It's so dark. I'd be yelling at you for like with all the moves. Armbar.
They're still standing.
Ray will be like, shut up. Please be quiet. I'm gonna be yelling it from the I better get first row seats.
Okay.
I've been on the second row for too long. You've been putting me on the second row for too long.
Can't believe this. Oh man. Yeah, I'm sure we could work that out.
I'll talk to Dana and maybe he could get me like a job on the cage. Like I could be like wearing the black shirt, like
a ref.
Not necessarily security or a ref, but like somebody with an earpiece where I'm like, a handler of like celebrities or something, Yeah.
I don't know if there's even a job. We can make a job like that, I'm sure.
There's a lot of people walking around that look like they have official business to do that aren't security guards and they're not referees. I bet Dana can find something for me to do.
They're just walking fast. So that since they're walking fast, that's you.
So that I can be closer to the cage.
Got it. All right.
That's if you don't put me in your corner after you see what I got here in a minute whenever I roll Cole and Kevin up.
Perfect. We got you some outfits to put on.
Yeah, you got me some UFC gear. This will be kind of like a tryout for me.
Yeah. All right.
Yep. And then you can also let me know if you think I would have won the fight at Cowboy Christmas for the guy that was going to come.
But what skill set does he have?
That guy? I don't know.
Other than just being crazy Uncle Charlie.
He was kind of fat.
Yeah.
He was kind of chubby. I know he wasn't really. He didn't look like he was in that great a shape.
I think he'd have been all right.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably would have, I don't know, pulled guard on him and just, bring that arm across, look down the barrel. Night, baby.
So you guys are training 3 days a week?
Yeah, when we have a good week, it's 2 or 3
So same
sessions.
About the cookie consumption is the same.
About the same amount of cookies. I try to have more jiu-jitsu training sessions than I do cookies in the week.
All right.
So Cool. Let's go check on them steaks.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. What UFC will that be?
No,
Do you know? You don't know what number?
idea.
All right.
No
Well, we'll
clue.
check it out.
Don't know, sir.
BMF Ranch. Watch out for Cowboy at a UFC fight coming soon, and watch out for Dale Brisby in his corner with him at that fight. We're on to the next one. Pow, pow.
Yeah.
Hey, Bro Tater Chip. If you like getting swole-o-matic, then get yourself some Protein on MountainOps.com. Hey, or if you just like being healthy, whether you're trying to bulk up, get healthy, have energy, go to MountainOps.com and use code Kevin for 20% off. RodeoTime.com is the only website that should exist because it's the greatest apparel line that has ever existed. So go there now to get a t-shirt, a hoodie, a cap, a vest, whatever it is you need. Go to RodeoTime.com, old son.